Hello, teacher. I think your connection is very slow.
How consistent.
All right, I'm back now. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Hello, I am Priscilla. I'm your conversational English coach for the hour. I hope everyone is doing well, and thank you. Looks like we have a full house tonight, which means we have a full class. So those of you who did not get in today, this evening, I hope that you can follow up and get in the next class. The next class will be about something totally different, but I hope that you will enjoy tonight's session. Again, hello, I am Priscilla, and welcome, Adriana. How are you? Adriana, how are you? All right, we'll go to Amari. Amari, how are you?
I'm doing great, teacher. Thank you for asking. And you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. David, it's good to see you.
That's
How are
great.
you? How are you, David?
Hi, Priscilla. I am great. Good to see you again.
Awesome.
A pleasure.
And Jermaine, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, teacher.
Great. Gregory, how are you?
Thank you. Everything okay. Nice to meet you.
Same here. And Ruth, how are you this evening?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking.
Okay, welcome,
Okay,
teacher.
since we have a full house tonight, as usual, I'd like for you all to get the most out of your time here. So we will dispense with a little bit of the unnecessary conversation and start right into our lesson. Tonight, our topic is going to be the stolen amulet. So David, tell me, what do you think an amulet might be? What is an amulet?
An amulet is a thing that you think that brings you some luck.
Okay.
Uh, for
Do you
example, yeah.
do you have such a trinket of your own?
No, because I don't believe in that. But I know people that have
Okay.
some things for that.
Okay, has it brought them any luck that you can tell?
Uh, yeah, an example.
Has this thing that you know of brought your friends any luck?
For be honest, I think no.
Have you told them that you think it doesn't bring them any luck?
Yeah, but I think this time, no, it's because that day I start with the wrong feet or
Okay. Well,
something like that.
sometimes it's better to keep some of those things to yourself. If you don't believe something, it doesn't mean that you need to spoil it for anyone else. What about you, Amari? Have you had the occasion to have an amulet of your own? And did it bring you luck?
What is omelette?
Okay, then the fact that you do not know what an amulet is, I can guess that you don't have one.
Um,
So we will go.
okay, okay. Sorry, teacher. I think I know. For example, when I have an object and
Mm-hmm.
I trust in that object to do something about me in the future, or for example, I get nervous when I speak in English, so
Mm-hmm.
I get a money a coin in my
Mm-hmm.
hand, and
Okay.
I try to do very well to speak very well in English. So my count is my amulet.
Okay. Is it working for you?
Oh no, it's not working for me, but I explain what is it.
Okay. Do you have a coin this evening?
Yes, I have some coins here.
Okay. Well, let me ask you to put one of those coins in your hand. Put one of the coins in your hand now. Okay. Let me know when you.
Yes,
Do you have it in your hand now?
Yes.
Okay, so Amari, I'm talking to Amari, is that correct? Okay, there it is. I see the coin.
Yes.
So now every time you, for the most part, when you're speaking this evening, I want you to have that coin, two coins. Wow. When you have those two coins in your hand, you're going to see that I believe that those coins will work. Put them back in your hand. You have to
Oh.
keep them in your hand. Keep them in your hand, all right? And
Okay.
watch how well you improve today. Okay, you trust me?
Yes, I trust.
Okay. Trust me and you will see. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you all a little bit about this lesson and about the language learner. Amari, are you still holding your coins?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to trust that you will hold these coins for the entire hour. Now, here is
Okay.
something that I want you to know about the English language learner. An English language learner is what each of you are. And what you want to do is to resolve a dilemma about learning vocabulary and speaking conversational English. Now, there are many reasons why you find it difficult to do so. And it could be because you don't have enough time within the day to do all the things that you believe is required. I'm going to beg to differ. You have as much time as you need to do everything that you want to accomplish. I'm going to use a mini story this evening to help you improve your conversational English. I want everyone to focus primarily for maybe the first 20 minutes on Amari. I want you to watch and listen how well his conversational English will improve, because I'm going to use a very directed approach to encourage and insist that he speak almost impeccably well in a short period of time, just for this session. Now, when I use my mini stories, they are one of the best ways to improve and reinforce the latest English lessons that you learn. If you've learned some lessons or participated in lessons earlier today, I want you to take the techniques that you learned tonight and apply them to what you will learn tomorrow. If you are a reluctant reader because the text has lots of difficult words, I'm going to tell you that small pieces of the important information that you're trying to digest is better than trying to digest the entire thing and remember or learn nothing. It's better to learn a little bit of something than nothing of a big piece of something. All right. And I know that I said a lot, and you may not have even understood a good portion of what I said. But as we go along, you will understand better. So tonight, we're going to read and discuss the words rob, thief, stole, or stolen. Okay? So Amari, I want you to tell me when you can see my screen, when you can see the text, rob, thief, stole, or stolen. Let me know when you can see that. Can you see that
Yes.
yet?
Yes, I can see.
Okay,
Rob, thief, stole, or stolen.
great. Now, because we have such a large class, and even if we didn't, I'm going to give you all numbers so that you'll know when it is your turn to respond. Amari will be number 1. David will be number 2. David, you're number 2. Adriana will be number 3. Jermaine will be number 4. Ruth.
Adriana is not here, teacher.
Okay, Adriana's not here. Okay, so I'm going to make Ruth number 3. Ruth, you are going to be number 3.
Okay.
And we have Sergio. Sergio, you are going to be number 4. And Gregory, you will be number 5.
Okay.
And did I get everybody? David, you will be number 6. And Amari, you're 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, is there anyone here that does not have a number? All right, so everybody has a number, and you can see what's on the screen. Now I'm going to ask Amari to tell me what he thinks of the words rob, thief, stole, or stolen. Only those words do I want you to respond to. Amari, what does rob, thief, stole, and stolen mean to you?
Um, Rob is someone and take something Oh my gosh, how can I say in English?
You're doing
Uh,
wonderfully well. You're doing perfect. You're doing great.
yes.
Continue.
Okay. The stove. Someone ha, have.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. So took something
Hmm.
with another person,
Good.
and yes, thank you.
Okay, so someone robbed the
Yes.
bank. A thief stole the money. A thief would
Yes.
be a person. A thief stole the money. Something was stolen. So a rob, which is called a thief, stole something, and now we know who stole the stolen product. It doesn't really matter. I just want you to continue talking. All right. So Amari, you will be the first one to read for me. You will read, and you are number one. Please read for me. Read that first passage, starting with Quasm.
Quasi. It's okay. My pronunciation in the first word. Quasi.
Mm, yes, that's perfect.
Okay, Quasi, the train is moving very slow today, and your conversation is distracting me. I'm trying to steal a few winks before we arrive at my home. Could you put a lid on it, please? Gashmin gave Quasi an odd look and murmured, "It was your idea that I come along for this boring ride into the country. The least you could do is talk with me."
Okay, perfect. So now what we have heard Amari say, he's talking about Quasm. Quasm is a person. They're on the train, and the train is moving very slowly. And Gashbin is talking to Quasm, but Quasm wants him to be quiet. He wants him to be quiet because he's trying to steal a few winks. Steal a few winks is an idiom. That is an idiom. Steal a few winks. Amari, what do you think steal a few winks actually mean?
Um, for example, I am in the train and
Yes.
I see between the window
Hmm.
and the light is turn on, turn off to me.
Yes.
It's okay.
Okay. So what does steal a few winks mean? What I
Few.
understood you to tell me is that you are sitting there on the train, your head is
Yeah.
against the window, and the lights are going on and off, on and
Yes.
off. I want to know what steal a few winks mean. Are
Still
you
a
trying to
few
you're trying to go
weeks.
to sleep, but the light is distracting you?
Yes, distracting me. I can't because the light is on my eyes. I don't know, something like that.
Good. So the
It's
light is
it,
keeping you from getting some sleep.
yes,
So
yes. One comfortable to see or to close my eyes because I see move
yes.
something.
So then we to say steal a few winks is to allow you to get some sleep. You're stealing some sleep.
Yes.
You're trying to anyway. I'm not so sure that Quasm is able to steal his few winks because his friend Gashman is distracting him. What do you think Gashman is doing to distract Quasm? What do you think Gashman is doing? What is the distraction Gashman is doing?
Um.
He's
Yes,
talking to him.
I
Gashman
don't know.
is Gashman is talking. In other words,
Conversation. Okay. Maybe other people are take a conversation and he can't
mhm. Well,
take a
there,
rest or.
yeah, not other people, but Gashman himself. Gashman
Mm-hmm.
and Quasm are on the train. Who's on the train?
Quasi?
And who else?
Mm,
Gashman.
Gashman. Oh yes, Gashbin. Gashbin, I think.
Gasman is on the
Gashbin.
train, and Amari. And Gasman is talking,
Okay.
and Quasm wants him to be quiet.
Okay.
And
Yes.
because he's not quiet,
It's not quiet. Okay.
Quasm
And
can't sleep.
quase look murmured or look die or something like that.
That's right. And the word murmured means to speak very softly. All right.
Softly.
hmm So now I want you to read the exact same thing again and look at the pictures. Look at the pictures to get the idea
Yes.
of what you see. Quasm, right here.
Okay.
Quasm, Quasm, read for me.
Quasin. Quasin.
hmm Can you see it? Yeah.
Quasin.
Quasm,
Yes, I can.
please read.
Okay, Quasin, the train is moving very slow today and your conversation is distracting me. I'm trying to steal a few winks before we arrived at my home. Could you put a lid on it? Please, Gasping gave Quasin an annoyed look and murmured, it was your idea that I come along for this boring ride into the country. The least you could do is talk with me.
Okay, you may stop there. Do you understand what's going on now?
Yes, it's very easy because the pictures talk to me more
Okay,
than I.
good. Are you still holding the coin?
Yes,
Okay. So you see, you're already making improvement. Now, David, would you read number 2? We'll start here. David?
Yeah, Priscilla, I'm here. Okay. An argument was about to sue. No, I did not invite you, said Cosim. As I recall, you volunteered yourself to come along. Remember, you will be enough trouble once we reach our destination. You can speak the indigenous language, and I will be doing all the interpretations. I hope when we get to the next station, you will sleep like an angel.
Okay. Do you understand what you read, David?
Yeah, I think most of I read.
Okay, tell me what you read. Tell me how you understood what you read.
Okay, it was about Quasima and the other guy is going to reach the next stop,
hmm
and the one guy is saying the other that he couldn't speak the indigenous language,
Okay.
and the other who is able to understand the language are going to make interpretation like a translator, and said that sleep basically.
Okay. Now, read this very quickly for me. Number 2, an argument was about to ensue. Can you read that for me, David?
Yeah, sure. An argument was about to ensue. No, I didn't invite you, said Qasim. As I recall, you volunteered yourself to come along. Remember, you will be enough trouble when we reach our destination. You can speak the indigenous language, and I will be doing all the interpretations. I hope when we get to the next station, you will sleep like an angel.
Okay. Sleep like an angel is an idiom. What do you think sleep like an angel actually mean?
Yeah, it's sleep in a deep. It's sleep very deep.
Good. And what about interpretations? The word interpretations, what does it mean?
Yeah, interpretation is just something like similar to translate. To translate,
Good. And the word ensue?
and ensue, ensue is like
An argument was about to ensue. What does the word argument mean?
argument is like I know what is an argument. An argument is when you have a point of view.
They're very good. when you have a different point of view. And so they were expressing different points of view. They were about to. So about to, something is almost ready to take place. The word ensue means about to take place. The word ensue is about to take place.
About to
As
take
we see
place.
here, this is ensue. What is about to take place here in this picture? What is about to take place? Or what is this picture of? What is this a picture of? A
It's a
volcano?
volcano. Yeah,
Volcano, and it's
volcano.
about to
Volcano.
erupt. So an argument is about to
Yeah,
ensue.
I see
An
that.
argument is about to erupt or take place. Okay, excellent. Can we hear from Ruth now? Ruth, can you read number 3? Is Ruth still here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Ruth, could you read number 3 for us?
Okay. Fine, cousin said, gasping. The train is stopping now for new passengers. Anyway, I will not say anything. Look, cousin, exclaimed gasping. That man with the brown cap and red umbrella just stole that lady's purse. Which lady? Said cousin. The lady with the cane in the yellow pants and the top with a multitude of colors. Gasping. We must help the lady get her stolen purse back, said cousin.
Okay, what does the word multitude mean?
Various
Very good. It means various or many. And passengers or what?
people who travel in the same
Okay,
bus.
good. So we see now that a man with a brown cap and a red umbrella just stole. He just stole. He didn't rob, he stole. He stole it, and here they want to say we must get her stolen purse back. Okay, now what I want you to do, Ruth, is tell me, explain that passage that you just read. Explain that passage to me.
Explain the past
Yes,
between
summarize it for me.
stole and
No,
stolen.
no, about the entire thing. I want you to summarize the entire thing. What you just read. Close your eyes and tell me what you just read. What you remember about what you read.
About that um, a girl that is stolen in the train.
Hmm.
Just when Gashvin and Cousin start to talk,
Hmm.
finish to talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened when
They saw that the girls is stolen.
they saw that someone had stolen a lady's purse?
Exactly.
Okay, what is exactly? What did they see?
Um,
They
a
saw that the
rough.
they saw that the lady's purse was stolen.
Exactly. Yeah.
What
Sorry.
exactly did they see? They saw that the lady's purse was stolen.
They saw that the lady was stolen.
Her purse was stolen. They saw that the lady's purse was stolen.
They saw that the lady first was stolen.
Great. What did they see?
They saw that the lady's purse was stolen.
That is correct. They saw that the lady's purse was stolen.
First.
Okay, let's go back. And so now, could you read this one for me, Ruth? Number 3.
Okay, teacher.
Oh, wait a minute, I gotta find it. Where is the 3? Where is my 3? There. Read here, please.
Fine, cousin, said Gashvin. The train is stopping now for new passengers. Anyway, I will not say anything. Look, cousin, exclaimed Gashvin. That man with the brown cap and red umbrella just stole that lady's purse. Teacher, excuse me, what means purse?
Does it say man's purse?
Yes, I don't know what means purse.
Do you see a man's purse? Or are you just asking about a man's purse? Does it say
I,
man's purse
I,
or a
I
lady's
am
purse?
asking you, what mean the word purse?
Oh,
Purse.
what does the word purse mean?
Exactly.
Okay.
Sorry.
The word purse means this thing right here. This is her purse. This is a purse. So what
Um,
is a purse, Ruth?
Back.
Yeah. So a bag is the same as a purse.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Well, which lady said cousin? The lady with the cane in the yellow pants and the top with a multitude of colors, gasping. We must help the lady get her stolen purse back, said cousin.
Okay. Now, this is what I didn't hear you do, Ruth. When you see the commas and everyone else that's following, I want you to pause for about 2 seconds. When you get to a period, I want you to stop for 3 seconds. When you
Okay.
see exclamation points, it would be the same as a period, 3 seconds. Question marks would be 3 seconds. It goes like this. Fine, Quasm. 1, 2, 3, said Gashman. 1, 2. The train is stopping now for new passengers anyway. 1, 2, 3. I will not say anything. 1, 2, 3. Look, Quasm. 1, 2, 3, exclaimed Gashman. 1, 2. That man with the brown cap and red umbrella just stole that lady's purse. 1, 2, 3. Which lady? Said Quasm. 1, 2, 3. The lady with the cane and the yellow pants and the top with a multitude of colors. 1, 2, 3. Gasman. 1, 2, 3. We must help that lady get her stolen purse back. 1, 2, said Quasm. Okay, so
Can I
that
repeat?
is. We may not have. I don't know if we have time. We'll come back. we will,
Okay.
if we have time. So now we have to go to uh, Sergio. Is it Sergio? Yeah, Sergio. Sergio. mm, Okay, Sergio, would you read number 4? Is Sergio still here? Sergio,
Um,
number 4.
Very low the voice is cheaper from Sergio. Adriana is back and Kako.
What?
Adriana is back in that connection, in that class.
Okay, well, hopefully we can get to her too. Okay, Sergio, are you reading? If you are, we can't hear you.
Okay, you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Sergio, would you read now? Number 4.
Okay. Qasim was yelling, "Stop, stop!" in his indigenous language, and Gashpin was yelling, "Stop, thief!" in his indigenous language too. They both were making such a commotion, and many people stopped dead in their tracks, but no one knew what either of them was saying.
Okay. Dead in their tracks is an idiom. What do you think dead in their tracks actually mean?
Uh,
What does the word dead mean to you?
dead, dead in their tracks. Uh,
What does the word dead mean?
dead when someone I don't know when someone
Can,
has not life. Yeah.
can you move when you're dead?
No, no, no.
Okay. And
Okay.
what does the word tracks mean?
Like the way,
Good.
the
So
ways.
tracks means footsteps or movement. But if you're dead in movement, that means nobody's moving. Dead in their
Okay.
tracks. Okay.
Okay.
So they're
Good.
dead in their tracks. What do you think they're yelling?
Yelling is like talking very loud
Okay. Why do you think no one understood them?
because they're indigenous language.
What does the word indigenous mean?
Oh, let's say that like Aborigine, the Aboriginal
Okay.
language.
What language do you speak?
I speak Spanish,
Okay. So your indigenous language is Spanish.
my native language, right?
That is correct. So
Okay.
indigenous has to do with the culture, the native, the nature of your environment.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So did Quasam and
Gosh.
Gashrin speak the same language?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Uh. Yeah.
Okay. Earlier we read that Quasman is going to be interpreting everything that Gashman says.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
If
yeah. That's true.
so, do they speak the same language?
No, no, no. They don't.
No. So, can you imagine when both of them are yelling "stop" in their own language? They're saying,
Yeah, yeah,
and if you heard something like that, would you stop dead in your tracks? I'm like, what is going on? What in the world?
yeah. Absolutely.
So people stopped dead in their tracks because they were wondering, those guys are crazy. They're making some noise and no one knows what they're saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so can you read here for me? Quasm was yelling. Oops, where am I? Here. Quasm was yelling.
Okay. Quasim was yelling, "Stop, stop!" in his indigenous language, and Gashpin was yelling, "Stop, thief!" in his indigenous language too. They both were making such a commotion, and many people stopped dead in their tracks, but no one knew what either of them was saying.
And what does the word commotion mean?
A commotion, it's like a
Look at the
lot of,
picture if you need to. It's like a
yeah, but
confusion, a lot of noise,
yeah,
confusion.
confusion. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, good. And do you have any questions?
No, everything's
Okay,
clear.
fantastic. And now we're going to go to Gregory. Gregory, uh, I think it's here though. It's number 5, I think. It should be right here. Gregory, can you read? I think it's 5,
Okay.
yeah. Gregory, can you read for me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm in the
An,
wrong
offi-
place. I'm in the wrong place. Sorry. I should be here. Now,
okay. An official of the station approached the screaming boys and spoke Wazim's language and asked what is the problem. Wazim said that a thief has stolen the old lady's purse. The officials asked for a description of the thief. Wazim gave a description and the official said, "This is description of the same man that robbed the station this morning."
okay. Do you understand the words that you read?
Yeah.
What is a thief? What is a thief? What is a thief here?
Thief, the man who is steal old lady's purse.
Okay. Can a thief be the word robbed?
No, in this case not, because steal it, not give it in the force, not
Good.
forced.
Okay. So what I want you all to know in the class today, that these are colloquial words. Thief, rob, stole. These are all in the same word family, but they're used differently. But when you hear them, you immediately think of something being taken from someone or some place. All right. Now we also heard the word steal. It's the same type of steal as stole. Is this the same? Does this still fit in this one? Does this word steal belong with this group of steal? Do you understand the question?
Yes.
Does it belong or not?
In this case, yes, it's belong, but it's take another meaning in expression.
Okay.
Still in
So,
link.
so if one
It's
of these words had to be omitted, it would be this one because it doesn't really fit. Because it's not taking something from someone else. This is someone stealing something for themselves. You can't really steal something from yourself. He was stealing a wink, which he was trying to steal some sleep, but it was his body that needed the sleep. But you'll get the idea as you continue to read. All right. So now, Gregory, I want you to read here. An official.
an official of the station approached the screaming boys and spoke Quasim's language and asked What is the problem? Wasim said that the thief had stolen the old lady's purse. The official asked for a description of the thief. Wasim,
Okay, I'm going to go down for you. Mm, Continue.
Wasim gave a description, and the official said, "This is this is a description of the same man that robbed the station this morning."
Okay. Now, thank you for reading. And that takes us to the end of what we were going to read today. And I'm going to come back. Now, what I want you to know is this. When you're reading and then you're discussing for the purpose of conversational English, you get a great idea of what the story is about because I have given you a mini story, a very small story. This same story could have been 2 or 4 pages or 6 pages, but we didn't need that to understand the story. We need to have a small bit of information so that we can digest it and talk about it and understand it. Amari, do you understand this entire story? Amari? Amari, have we lost you? Unmute your microphone,
Sorry,
Amari.
teacher, I'm here.
Well,
Yes, could you repeat it?
I know you're still holding the coins. I wanted you to unmute your microphone
Uh-huh.
and tell me, do you understand this entire story?
Yes, I understand. I
Okay,
understand that story.
tell me the story.
Um, Good. I remember my part. Cousin is try to sleeping in the train, and his friend is talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes the light on and the light off in the window is distracting him
Okay,
to get uh, uh, to sleep or something like that.
that's good. Okay, trust yourself to know the story and just tell it to me. All right, and that's good. All right, so now do you remember an idiom in the story, Amari? Do you
Um,
remember an idiom in this story?
Sorry, idiom. Sorry,
Yes.
teacher.
Do you
I don't
know
understand that word.
do you know what an idiom is, Amari?
Idioms,
And
idioms.
an idiom in this story is steal a wink, stealing a wink. That was one.
Okay. Few winks or something like that.
Okay.
Still a wink here.
Okay. Steal a few winks is an idiom. Do you understand the
Yes.
idiom? Do you understand the idiom?
Yes. Yes. I understand.
You understand the idiom. Okay, I'm going to
Yes.
challenge you now to explain to us how to.
Teacher, you told the sorry for interrupted, but
Okay.
I don't understand when you talk to me about the EDM, something like that. Sorry.
Okay. I ask you, Amari, did you know what an idiom is?
EDM.
And
Could you write it for me?
it's on the screen now. Let me pull it up so you can see what an
Oh
idiom
yes.
is. Okay. Let me know when you can see the idiom in blue. This is an idiom.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, teacher. I
Okay.
got it.
Okay. Do you know what an idiom is, Amari?
Yes. It's still a few winks.
Okay. So we're going to use to steal.
Just still a few winks. Yeah.
I
Just
want
still.
you to use this word invite. I want you to use this word distracting and the word commotion. I want you to retell me that story quickly.
Mm,
And then I'm going to
um,
have, who did you all tell me got back into the class? David, did you go yet? David, have you spoken yet today?
Yeah, I read the second
Okay.
listener.
Okay, go ahead, Amari. I'm waiting.
okay. Um,
Well, let me do
uh,
it first. I'll do it first. While I was sleeping
yes.
on the train, While I tried to steal a few winks on the train, I was distracted by a commotion. I really hated that I invited my cousin to come along. So I used all these 3 words and I used to steal a few winks. I want you to do the same.
Oh yes, I am studying English by class, and my dog is distracting me.
Good.
Uh, is distracting me, and I commotion to get out of the house with my dogs right now. So I invited him into my house. It's okay.
Did you use to steal a few winks? Yes, you did. Okay, good. Um, did Adrian come back?
Yes.
Okay, Adrian, could you do the same? I'm going to give you the word station. I'm going to give you the word boring. Oops, I shouldn't be erasing them. Boring, station, okay, and argument. And I'm going to give you the idiom. What was the other idiom? Sleep like an angel? Are you ready? You may start.
Okay, Adriana?
Yes, Adriana?
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I was waiting at the station and I was very bored because my boyfriend didn't arrive on time. So it was so boring. So finally, when my boyfriend arrived, we
Mm-hmm.
had an argument. But believe it or not, at night I was able to sleep like an angel.
Fantastic. Thank you. And who have I not called on tonight? Has everybody been called on?
Caco.
Kako, can you do the same? I'm going to give you CACO. I'm going to give you destination, murmured, and multitude. And what was another idiom in the story? Anyone? Uh, dead in their tracks.
Tracks.
Okay.
Okay, those are
Kako.
tracks.
Okay, that man who you are seeing came from his city hastily and tried to walk through the multitude to reach his destination, that is the next city. But many people were dead in their tracks, and then they they make his speed um, go down. But finally, after many hours, he reached his city. He arrived. He arrived to his city to meet his family and give them many kisses.
Okay, this is the word that you're trying to use though. Murmured. Murmured. When he arrived in his city, he murmured to the attendant, "I'm glad I'm home." Okay, so murmured
Yeah,
means to say something quietly.
yeah.
Okay, so we did that. Now, anyone else that we haven't had a chance to speak? Okay, Amari, you're up again. Amari, you will be the official. Control F. We're going to make that. Amari, you're going to be the official. And
Okay.
AMAURI. and replace all. And Kako, you are going to be the, what was that other thing? Quasm? Q-U-A-M? Quasm. Yeah, I probably didn't spell it right. You'll get the idea. You don't know who you are. Quasm, Amari, and Quasm. Quasm is going to be Kako. Kako, you're going to be Quasm. Okay? Start
Okay,
now.
teacher.
Please
Okay.
start. Please start.
Yes, I understand you witness a theft in progress. Is this correct? Please recall as much as you can about the event.
Yes, definitely. I was getting off of the train to get a snack. I heard a lady screaming something, and a man was running as she pointed.
I see. Please continue.
After I interrupted my friend's sleep, I insisted that we apprehend the thief.
Are you able to describe the thief?
Teacher, okay, thank you. I think so. He had medium length, dark hair and a small build. I'm sorry, I did not see his face at all, but he was about the height of Gashbin.
Did you actually see this thief steal the purse?
Hmm, this is quite bizarre.
Oh, really? What exactly do you mean?
We were yelling stop in our indigenous language, but no one would help us or delayed.
Then.
Okay? All right, so that is our dialogue for today. And you have a good idea that the official couldn't really do anything because there were no real witnesses. No one actually saw the thief steal the purse. He only saw the lady pointing and yelling, stop. But no one actually saw it. So you can't accuse someone of something unless you catch them with the actual evidence or you see it. Now, when the official questions the old lady, she can say, yes, this is the man that stole my purse. But right now, they don't know who did the stealing. All right, that pretty much concludes what we were going to talk about today. So we're going to take turns and talk. Everyone has a number. If you remember your number, and maybe many of you already know each other. It's just that I don't know all of you at the moment. So I'm going to count on the numbers that I gave you. And I want you to maybe take turns calling on someone or inviting someone else to speak. And you might say something like this. Number 2, what did you think of the two boys speaking their indigenous language? And number 2 might say, what does indigenous mean? And of course, number 2 was asking the question, or however it goes, you'll get the idea. But I want you to talk in an authentic language. I don't want your conversation to be too long because you are learning how to get your words lined up. All right, so we'll start with Amari. Amari, who was the major thief do you think is in this story?
The thief is someone who took something
Okay,
of.
that's good. That's good. Just talk very shortly. A thief. It was a thief that took something. And now you
uh,
ask number 4. What do you think? Okay, Amari. I'm going to try again. Amari, who do you think was the thief in this story?
thief in the story is
Some,
Gashbin.
some, someone who stole something. A thief
Oh
is
yeah,
someone who stole something. Amari, who is a
so
thief in this story?
someone stole something.
Good. Keep going. Now ask someone else a question so you can pass the baton. Ask number 3, what do they think about that? You don't have to know
What
who
I
number 3 is. Just number 3 knows who they are. Amari, I'm going to take those coins from
I'm
you.
yes, I'm a lost teacher. Sorry.
Okay, just say what I say. Number 3. Amari, say number 3. Amari, please say number 3.
Number three.
What do you think? Amari,
Uh,
say what do you think? Say exactly what you hear me say.
what do you?
Amari,
Uh,
repeat what I say. Amari.
Sorry, teacher. What do you? Oh, okay. Could you repeat? Sorry, I understand right now. I got
Okay, Amari, who do you think the thief is in this story?
it.
I think
Oh,
the thief is someone who stole something.
oh yes. Someone stole something. Okay.
What do you think, number 3?
What do you think? Number three.
Yes. Okay. Number 3, we're
Good
waiting.
teacher.
We're waiting, number 3.
Mary is right. The thief was a person that stole the purse, the lady's purse in
Okay.
the story.
Now, number 3, ask someone, why do you think the latest purse was stolen?
Um,
Number 6, why do you think the purse was stolen?
Number 6, what do you think the person stolen?
I think number 6 is Kako, that I am. Um, I think the thief is stolen
Hmm.
the the lady's purse. Have stolen the lady's purse.
Okay. All right. I'm sitting here in my home. I'm right here in my home. If that is what you're asking me, I'm at home. We're at the top of the hour now. That's okay, Amari, if you're lost in this conversation. I wanted to force you to speak, and I want you to be comfortable speaking, even if you wasn't quite following. That's okay. It's like a child that falls off of his bicycle the first time he's out. But what does that child do? The child will get up and try again and again and again. When you all see me looking up, I'm looking up at the clock because I have another class starting in 5 minutes and I need to end this one. So let us get the final words. Let's take about 15 seconds and give me the final words. Kako, final words for this evening. Tell me what you liked about the class, didn't like, and go. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Start now.
yes, teacher. I like the class. It's
Okay.
very interesting, your methodology.
Okay. Great. Thank you. David, final word.
Take care, teacher, and thanks for the patience.
Okay. Thank you, Ruth. David, final words.
Thank you, Priscilla, for the class. It was
Okay.
very good. I enjoyed
Great.
the class.
Okay. Thank you. Sergio, final words.
Okay, thank you very much for everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Amari, final words.
Thank you, teacher, for your patience with me.
And you keep your coins, all right? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Kako, did you speak?
Thank you, teacher, very much.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a nice night, and I'll see you in my next class. Take care.
Okay, bye. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Bye.
Bye.